Welcome to Worst Heroes, everybody. It's time for Dark Souls, Sins of the Scholar Edition, which is essentially like the special edition that has all the DLC and all that crap. But anyway, here we are. Now, to give you a quick rundown of the story, basically, I'm cursed, lady's face melting, oh god, creepy grandma, moon, bunch of fireflies, strange twirling dark thing of the ground, and I jump right in, and now I'm here. Ah, look at that light. It's pretty light. Now, to give you guys an idea as to what this playthrough is going to be like, this first episode, I'm just going to do a quick rundown, let people who don't know about Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2 know how the game works, as well as a quick run of what I'm going to make for a character. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the character creation. Fuck off, dog thing! But anyway, I'm going to give a quick rundown of how things work in this game, and then every episode after that, I'm going to try and accomplish shit. So this first episode is basically the tutorial for myself and for people who are watching. Now, I have played a little bit of this game, and I do really love this game. I haven't gotten very far. I've only beaten the first boss on my own. So a lot of this is going to be trying to figure it out with you all. So anyway, first thing we got to do is go into this house. For more creepy old people!
What seems to be the
That would be me. I'm being loud.
Your face.
Ah, yes, my face.
Of the curse.
I know. I'm so cursed. My face is just so hideous. Just look at it. Yes, and with my curse, basically, I am forever dead. Every time I die, I come back, and I become more gross and zombified.
Yeah, didn't you?
These old ladies just love laughing at me.
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes. You'll become one of them.
Are you sure you're not one of them?
Hollows prey upon men. Feast upon their souls.
Yes. I must get all the souls.
This is
They're
the
delicious.
fate of the curse.
Finger-licking good souls.
What is your name?
And now we must make our name. And that's right, for the first time I'm going to be doing like some sort of good adventure and everything. Finally, the worst heroes can show their namesake. Yeah, I'm going to suck at this game. My name is Wurston.
At least you know your own name.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I know my own name? My
Here's
name is Glorious.
for sharing. It's a human effigy.
I will take your word on that.
Take a closer look. Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past.
Ah, right, it was Jeffrey.
Yes.
Oh, me?
It's an effigy of you.
Okay. I didn't think I was that gross looking. Alright, so we have ourselves a bunch of classes. Of course, I've made myself a ginger. Because, why not? And I gave myself a nice scraggly beard because, you know, I'm dead. Shaving isn't a thing when you're dead. You're just dead. I'm too busy for shaving. So let's see. There's warrior, knight, swordsman, dual wielder, bandit. They get a bow, cleric, sorcerer, explorer, and deprived. No, everything I've seen online is deprived is the way to go if you hate yourself. Because you start with nothing extra. So you know what? We're going deprived. Because we hate ourselves. This is my true self. Naked.
All people come here for the same reason.
Really?
To break the curse.
Oh.
You're
I thought...
no different, I should think.
I thought there was going to be some sort of crazy sex orgy or something, but I guess too much to ask for.
When
Just suck all the fun out of everything. Stop laughing at me. Stop laughing at me! How dare you laugh at me! Crazy rich people.
And trot along to the kingdom.
Don't you tell me what to
Remember,
do.
hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow.
Right. I will hold on to all of my
I'll
souls.
fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
You're really gross looking. Also, I hate you. I'm pretty sure you guys are evil. God. And that's why you can't trust old ladies who live together. They are evil people. So anyway, for those of you who are new to the Dark Souls experience, what they were saying there is basically giving you a heads up as to what's going to happen in the game. And that is simply that when you kill things or whatever, you get their souls. And you use the souls as your currency for everything. Upgrading, leveling up, purchasing stuff from stores, everything. And when you die, you drop them. And you have to try and get back to where you died to get them back. Enemies respawn when you die, or whenever you hit what are called bonfires. Well, they are bonfires, but bonfires are like little safe points. Enemies respawn when you do all that shit. So, every time you die, you gotta run back to try and get them back. If you die again, they're gone. Which sucks. So much. It'll I'm sure it's gonna happen plenty of times, and I'm going to cry so bad. So, yes, this game, they want you to know you're gonna die. You're gonna die a lot. It's gonna happen. Hello. Hey, you're not a creepy old lady.
A link between Drangleic and the outer world.
Thanks.
Fetch, why else would
Oops,
you visit
accidentally hit a
such
button.
place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
Yeah. I gotta say, for creepy old ladies and young pretty lady, you've got a nice treehouse here. This is how you do a treehouse. On the inside of a tree. Hey look, a treasure chest! An extra human effigy. Human effigies are used to basically remove my zombification. Because as I die and become more zombified, my health bar diminishes how much it has. Permanently. Well, not permanently. I can use the human effigies to restore it. I guess that was the point I was getting at. So, we're naked. It's a bit chilly. I say we put something on. I mean, I do have the hood and all that stuff that I just started with. So let's at least throw that stuff on. Now, to give you guys... Again, for those of you who know Dark Souls, this is probably going to be boring and you'll be more interested in later episodes. But for those of you who don't know much about it, the game is fairly simple on its user interface. And it is technically online. If you see like a ghostly figure, that's actually another player online playing the game. And I can see them for a brief moment. As well as little messages left on the ground and blood stains on the ground that I can see how people died. That is how the online part of this works. I can eventually summon people to help me for a short time, like take on a boss and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll be doing that. I'll be trying to see how much I can do without any help. And then if a red ghostly figure shows up, I can get invaded and they will kick my ass. And I say they will kick my ass because playing on my own, when I finally got to the point where they could invade me, I was always invaded by people who've already beaten the game. With skills and weapons and shit that are way beyond anything I have. I like poke at them and their health bar barely moves. They sneeze at me and I die. So that's what we get to look forward to. And here is my stats. That's a lot of fucking stats. I'm not going to go over all of them because I only understand some of it. And as I go, I will be trying to learn more about it and trying my best to be able to successfully get through this game and become a great hero. And as I said before, there's a bonfire. Save point that I can rest at to get my health back. And I can also use it to travel between other bonfires. But again, whenever I do that, all the enemies will respawn. And not just in the area, all the enemies. I think the only thing that doesn't respawn are bosses, and there's a limited number of respawns for all enemies. So, like, every time I kill them and they come back is one less for it. So that, I guess that's like a way so that I can't just sit there and constantly grind the same shit over and over. Like, you know, fucking sit right here at the tutorial and spend like a year just killing these dinky little guys. Oops. Mistake for me. Killing these dinky little guys until I hit like max level, which I don't even know if there is a max level in this game. But for right now, all I have is my fist. My fists of fury. Punch everything in the face. Also, I can dual wield my fist. I don't know how that works, but I can. That's me blocking with my fist. I love how that makes sense. Hello, hello. I've got a dagger. Huzzah! We has a weapon. And we can dual wield it. Because who wouldn't dual wield a dagger? Alright, really quick to give you a rundown of the simplified UI we've got here. The top left corner, you've got a red bar, which is my health, and a green bar, which is my stamina. And then here we have these 4 squares. Top is spells, bottom is items, left and right are what's in my left and right hands, and then the bottom right is my currency, the souls that I have gathered. Oh, you've got a bow! Ah, mistakes. The fuck out of here. So that's how the UI is for this game. Very simple, and I have it set to not stay up all the time. So that way, when we don't need it, the game can be super pretty. How about thee? Ow, I really need to pay better attention. Huh! Ow. Yeah, yeah! Who brings a bow and a sword to a knife fight? Honestly, how did you think that would ever work? You fool. You foolish fool. Must go through the mist. Ah, alright. Now, one of the things during character creation I had to pick was my starting gift. And I picked Petrified Something for these creepy bastards. This nest here, I don't know their names. They have names, I saw them online once. But if you have smooth round objects, like the Petrified Something, you can drop it in their nest, like so. It makes them happy. I guess they get off on that kind of stuff, I guess. But they give you an item. Ooh, I got a whip. I already gave you smooth. Shut up. Kick that ladder down so later on when I get more stuff I can bring back here. It'll be easy. So, I got this whip. Now, my problem is I need 7 strength and 20 dexterity to be able to use the whip. I mean, I can use it. It'll just be completely useless for damage. So, for now, it is not very useful to me. But they give you random items, and with the Petrified Something, the whip was one of the things I could get. There's some really useless stuff, there's some really strange stuff, and there's some really cool stuff that you can get. I don't know everything off the top of my head. Hello, ghost. But anyway, I need to go down here. And that right there teaches you that you need to really look around when you're moving through this game, because there's probably hidden shit everywhere. No, man, where are you going? Don't jump, you fool! Praise the sun, we have made it out of the tutorial. And this, I think, is what is really cool about this game. You get done the tutorial, and this is your view. Desolate, yet amazingly pretty. I love it. I really do. I find this game's aesthetics to be so nice. So fucking pretty. So anyway, we have made it out and to our current home. I would say this place is safe, but nothing is safe. Nothing is safe in this game. You can fall to your death very easily. You can screw up something and die. Get invaded and die. Hell, there's some pigs hiding in the corner behind the building over there. They will kick your ass. I have fought them and beaten them, but they're so small, I keep missing. Ugh, they're not fun. But anyway, right here, another example. You need to pay attention, because there are secrets. There are hidden things everywhere. And if you don't pay attention, you can miss out on weapons, on options, on items, important shit, things to help you survive. It's all very important. And basically, we got a blacksmith here, but we need a key in order for him to be open. We've got that archway there, which is where we came from, but there's another splitting path we can take to another area of questing, but that is for later on in the game. We've got this tunnel here that will lead to yet another questing area, which will be not too much longer in the game. And then on the other side of this wall over here is the entrance to the first zone that we will be going into next time. Right there. Hello! That'll take us into the Forest of the Giants, which, if I go into my inventory and equip my binocs. Ha! That over there. That is where we're going to be going. So that ought to be fun. Now, to finish off this episode, I will come over here and talk with the most important character in this game. And by the way, you can kill every NPC in this game. I won't be, because I think that's dumb. Especially this woman, because without her, I don't think you can level up.
Are you the next monarch?
She is so important.
Or merely a pawn of fate?
She's also very pretty.
Bearer of the curse. I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this.
Like how
May it
worried I
ease your
look.
journey.
And the Estus Flax. This is one of the two ways you can heal yourself. There's consumable items that you crack and heal yourself, and then there's the Estus Flash Shard that you refill every time you rest at a bonfire. You don't get a lot of them, at least not early on. I have one. I got an Estus Flash Shard, which makes it so I have 2 uses. And they don't heal you to full. They heal a finite amount. I can strengthen them as the game goes, but
Bearer of the curse.
this game is brutal, and it will be a daunting task. But I am very hopeful, and I am very excited to get to play this.
The king with a soul so frail and pallid.
And everyone is just so nice to you.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The 4 endowed with immense souls.
Yes, I will have to take on the 4 great
Their
bosses.
souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
You got it.
Is that a shard you found?
Yes, it is.
Here, let me see it, so that I may help you
All right.
to see light, to see hope.
She makes you feel good.
However,
She's like the only NPC who doesn't make you hate yourself, really. The rest of them kind of suck. They're kind of awful people. But let me give her the Estus Flash Shard so I have 2 uses of my heal for when we go into the first zone. And, like I said, you come to her to level up. You pray at her feet, and you level up. And of course, I don't have a lot of souls, because I only just started. So I can't even level up yet. So anyway, that is the basics of Dark Souls 2. We will be having quite a bit of fun as we traverse this wonderfully desolate landscape with nothing but death and dismay around every corner. Monsters that can be quite large, monsters that can be quite weird. Hell, even a dragon I've seen so far. I think it'll be fun. And I hope you guys will enjoy this experience with me as we move forward into Dark Souls 2. And maybe, just maybe, I can be good enough to beat this game. I don't have my hopes up. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for returning after my long break. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know this was a bit more boring than you would have wanted, but in the future, the episodes will be much more about progression and combat and death, as Dark Souls 2 is basically known for. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Worst Heroes. Where are you going? Oh, hello. Oh, you're pretty. Can I have your stuff? Hey, can I have your No, don't leave me. Why does everybody leave me? Why? Why?